And we are live. Welcome everyone to Mystic Sisters Live from Chicago. We have some Chicago stories.
We got some Chicago stories. We got pictures. I think that's the best way to remember some of the things we like bumped into in this trip. It was so packed with so much overwhelm. I think I'm like, gosh, am I overwhelming you with, like all these things are going on. Just so much fun. We were chill. It was hot.
The weather was beautiful, but don't tell anybody.
Yeah, we're trying to keep it a secret.
Because everybody will want to come to Chicago.
It's been hot the last couple of days, and honestly, it's like summer. The birds are confused, the bees are confused, the trees are confused. It's so out of the ordinary for it to be like this right at this time of year. Right, Lucia. It looks like we got a couple WTFs already.
We'll talk about we'll ask about the Carrington effect, Antoinette's granddaughter. Good evening. Good evening. Paula. What did I just say? I didn't say anything. Whoops. See how easy it is to work this damn thing, Ona, with my computer? Like, what the hell's wrong with my computer?
It's a different computer.
Alicia. Hello, Alicia. So
we're watching the moonrise too.
So just in case any of you were wondering if Chicago was the hellscape that I think Fox News is portraying it as, I found it to be a very congenial city. A lot of energy, certainly. Unfortunately, a lot of helicopters there for a bit. Good protests we ran into. Right in front of Trump Tower, which I have to say is the ugliest building in the many, many buildings.
I don't know how he got that real estate. I really don't. But the protest was super cool, very organized. The protesters on one side of the street, law on the other. We were going to Lou Malnati's for lunch, and we just kind of ran into it. Well, I guess a lot of the protests sort of end at Trump Tower. So we're like, yeah.
We were dancing to the chants, and
we were dancing
along. What was that chant?
The chant was chinga la migra, chinga la migra. Oh, yeah. We're doing this.
And we're dancing because we're in with the crowd. And then Ona looked up what chingo La migra means. You gonna tell him?
The next day, I did post a short video. The next day, I'm like, what does that mean? I have to do a little research before I post this video. And it means like F, ice, vulgar, slang, F, F border patrol. I was like, oh my God. We were on the law side of the street. We weren't on the protest. We were like, yeah.
We were looking at the cute cops on their little bicycles. They were cute, young,
Cops on bikes.
Mm-hmm. But it's been great fun. Beautiful, beautiful city. I grew up right outside of New York City, so Ona was a little worried that I would get overwhelmed by the city. But once it's in your blood, it's in your blood.
Yeah.
It does, the walking on the cement was hardest for me. Well, my hips were like, what the hell? What happened to the garden, lady?
I know. I tried, but even just getting to the lake, it's half cement before you get there, So the really nice walk on the lake, it was just so much fun. There's so many opportunities to people watch and see things you'll never see anywhere.
And every morning you wake up to see the sunrise here, and it's just fantastic. Every day it's different. It starts with Venus. She starts with Jupiter.
I get up for Jupiter.
She gets up for Jupiter. I can't get up for Jupiter. It's too early for me, so I get up for Venus. And then the sun. And then it's nap time.
I do take a nap around 11. I call it power hour. where I start with some kind of meditation, binaural beats, but it just ends up, I just end up snoozing for an hour because I get up at like 2:30, 3 o'clock. Look at the skies. It's very quiet. I love doing that.
Hello, Mary Beth, Moonchild, Sandra.
Yeah, there's.
Is he 444? We've been seeing
High
a
80s
lot
in
of.
Minneapolis. Extreme brands. Wow.
Oh wow, there too, huh?
Do you think it's an Umberto Imelda thing, Esmeralda, Umberto, like wind thing that's just kicking all this hot air?
I don't know. I mean, it's not hot.
It's very unusual, you guys.
Michael said it was 74, which is beautiful for us in Massachusetts, but the nights are like in the 50s, so it gets cold at night.
I like that though.
Yeah, so do I.
I like that. I did turn the air on.
And I thought maybe we'd have some cold nights here, but so far.
Yeah, I did turn the air on last night and slept with the air on, and it's on now just because it's a little muggy. It's been in the 80s several days in a row, so now it's almost like summer again. We went out to breakfast, and a bee flew in here this morning. A bee. I grabbed a piece of lavender and sent it on its way straight down to wherever. And then we went out to breakfast, and these bees were like confused, right? I mean, they shouldn't be in this active right now. And I got some pictures too. The waitress put out a little cup of maple syrup, and it was like they were at a bar.
Yeah, cozying up to it, knocking each other over to get to the bar.
Got knocked in, knocked over.
We had to save one of the bees.
Fished one out. There shouldn't be that many bees in October 4th.
Yeah.
Very weird.
Well, they don't know what the hell's going on either.
I don't think they do.
No.
I don't think they're even close.
So last week we sort of ran in from the airport and started right away. Mystic Sister card went out the window. Of course, I forgot to bring them anyway, so it was not a big deal. So that was 1 week without an oracle card. I don't know how you guys dealt with that, but I think we did okay, I guess. But we've been pulling cards all week. So I did pick an oracle card, and I picked a Starseed oracle card just in case. What is that? Atlas 123? What's the name of that thing?
3-1 Atlas is
3-1
opposite something right now.
Just in case it's Nibiru coming back or it's a spaceship, I figure we should probably use the Starseed cards. And I selected Star Family. It's the card. And it's sort of, you can see there's sort of the sun. And in the corner, I'm sorry, I can't see which corner. Okay, this corner is a little earth. And these are souls coming in to the planet from the sun. The sun is sort of the repository of the souls. And I'll read what it says here. Now that's my interpretation. I will read what it says in the book. It says you are part of a team of souls. Call in for support. So they're giving us permission. Not that we really need permission, because they're always there to help us. But we have to ask. Like we're a free will place here on planet Earth. So if you don't ask for help, you don't get help. So keep that in mind. At some stage, we are each part of a soul cluster of gathering souls who broke away from one another to experience themselves individually. Those who are part of your soul cluster are part of your star family. Your star family are those souls who are cut from a similar cosmic law, kind of like Mystic Sisters, I guess, yeah. You haven't just experienced lifetimes together. Your souls were actually one. It is very common for a star family member to incarnate at similar times, to work with anchoring a similar frequency of light, and to cross paths with each other. All of you are part of our star family as well. You know that someone is part of your star family when you feel like you know and remember them from the moment you meet them. They feel instantly familiar and comfortable. Time both passes quickly and stretches when you're with them. You feel more yourself with them than anyone else. So those people who you feel that way about, even people maybe that you've never met, a lot of people, talk about how Ona and I get along and our friendship is so lovely. This is the first time we've ever met in person.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we've known each other for at least 2020, 2019.
And we
maybe?
didn't get in any but one fist fight.
Was that the chocolate? Was that the chocolate? Was it the fist? I'm like, which fist fight was it?
The chocolate off the pillow.
The chocolate.
I did eat one of them off the pillow, but
She did try. She tried to eat my. What's that chocolate you addicted me to now, and I'm never.
the Dubai chocolate.
The Dubai chocolate.
Yeah.
She gave me some Dubai chocolate. She's like a pusher. This girl. Dubai chocolate. The last thing I need, and the first thing I want. So if anyone wants to know what I want for my birthday, Dubai chocolate will be it.
Right.
Don't worry. You got plenty of time. Birthday's in July,
and the ambulance will deliver it to you. Let's see what the new comments are, because I got a burning question in my head. Burning
hunk of burning love.
We still have to, when we've got time after this, I have to take Vicky out for a Chicago style hot dog. Maybe we could walk to Byron's. I think it might be cool enough.
66 in Olympia. Olympia is beautiful.
Extreme Band said, yes, the architecture tour on the river is great. It was really cool.
Oh my God, we had so much fun. And the person who was this, what would that be? The lecturer?
The
lecturer. The guide. Yeah. The guide is actually a student of mine, which was really fun. I see her in her, she was happy to show us her Chicago.
Very professional. I mean, these are tours that I think they require architecture students to go on, and if they aren't, they should be.
Yeah, it was great.
Kind of professional tour. So it was really, really, it was beautiful.
Beautiful day.
Went out to eat at River North, and we got Vicky on the 36. So this is the bus that everybody has a story to tell from, and we looked at each other, we're like, yeah, we could do this, and took the bus home the same night the Cubs won the wild card. And the bus driver was like, what did he say? Something like, what the hell's going on? Like, the guy who runs a bus.
I think he said, this is fucking ridiculous. Is what he said.
Like, this is ridiculous. Who drives a bus in the city saying, this is ridiculous. I looked at Vicky like, we better jump off right now, because we're just going to sit in this bus for the next 45 minutes, go nowhere. So we jumped off, and there was celebration, and so much occurred during this time that if you have a question, if we saw any ice, no, not visible.
Well, maybe. There was some black cars. We weren't sure who they were.
Right.
There was a U-Haul. We saw a couple of U-Hauls.
Downtown on Tuesday was very, very active, but it wasn't like what you're seeing on.
There were a lot of helicopters in the sky, though.
Right.
A lot of helicopters. And then there was the raid that happened, you said, in the south side?
Yes, in the apartment building. That went bad really fast.
Yeah.
There's a lot of footage on that, just like the aftermath, like what they did. They went to a housing project and, just kind of cut loose. Then Christy Nome shows up and tries to use the bathroom. She got locked out by an old black man.
It's like, no, you can't use the bathroom here.
He's like, no. Piss in the woods, girl.
I hope she peed her pants. I hope she had one good sneeze. Yep. And that was that.
Talk about cooperation. Go have your panic attack somewhere else, sister.
All right. So Angela's granddaughter asked a question. Can we ask this question first? You want to do the one burning in your head?
No, we'll ask that question first. Let's ask about
the Carrington effect. The Carrington effect is something that happens when there are giant geomagnetic storms. I know things are very active right now. We're in a sun cycle anyway. It's always more active than sunspots and all that stuff. According to my teacher, it's all about new souls coming onto the planet when we see all these solar coming into the atmosphere, right? The atmosphere, the word atma means soul. And so the atmosphere is really a sphere of souls.
Who's Tony asked, did we go to the Bean? Yes, we went to the Bean.
I flicked it. I guess this is the thing. You got to flick the bean.
Got underneath the same day as the protest. That was Tuesday, and got underneath it and got to look. It was in the fountain down there in Millennium Park.
That spits at you.
Yeah, I love that fountain. I went on a little, little tour of let's get something to eat last night, and kind of ended up at Wrigley Field. So, yeah, you got to see that, right? And got some pictures there. So much stuff, and we never went to the nature museum. We didn't go to the zoo. These were like, oh, let's do. She had to work. She worked. She worked.
Well, this was sort of a last minute thing. This trip wasn't really planned until about 2 weeks before. But that just gives me another opportunity to come and stay at Ona's house, whether she invites me or not.
Oh yeah, no, you got to sign the wall now.
I have my boyfriend. I have my Chicago boyfriend now, which I'm willing to share with the lady from the Pancake House.
Yeah, she said
I'm his.
okay.
I'm his.
Yeah,
out of town lady, and she's his local lady who'll feed him bread because he doesn't need bread.
Yeah. So his girlfriend at the Pancake House said that's okay if he's got a long distance girlfriend. She's cool with that. I'm like, all right, just want you know, the Carrington effect. You know what? It might affect your own sort of. I was just gonna say, hearing like ringing in your ears, that kind of nervous system stuff, maybe. Channel just balancing it. Do you think there's going to be lines that go down and internet and stuff?
I don't think it's going to be. Well, we have more stuff in the sky. That's the thing. So I think that it could cause some issues with the internet, all the satellite stuff. I feel like.
If there's a problem with your service, it might not be that, it might be something else, but there might be a little interruption in service in some areas, I think. My outcome card's the devil, so.
Mine is the Ten of Swords.
As far as Carrington effects. So there's going to be something that, and that is swords are airwaves,
Yeah.
Something that causes a burden probably for some people.
I feel in the immediate future, I got the Five of Pentacles. So I think it could mess up some of the computer systems, and you might not have access to things that you're used to having immediate access to. But I'm sure they put some redundancies in these things. It's not 1865 or 1859? We've progressed, but it does disrupt things for sure. It does disrupt things.
When stuff like that happens, and Ed, put this in the comment section, do you ever get an email from maybe your phone provider or a local Facebook page or something that says this is going to occur, that this might, because I know I've gotten these from my Verizon people put out a thing about possible outage due to activity. So keep an eye on that too. Because it'll just be me and the dog, and I'm not walking up and down all those stairs. I have nothing.
If Dumpty passes during the government stop, would his funeral be delayed for entertainment purposes only? I don't think if that happened, I think it would be like a month-long party. I think people wouldn't honestly, at least people I know would have a month-long party.
We
Party
can
and
ask the
Ona's.
question. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so during government Buddhist funeral be delayed. I always thought he'd have one of those train tours, like Lincoln, Lincoln the first Republican, Trump the last.
That was part of my burning question thing was where's he been? I know I've been doing like Donnie Day and looking at the anatomy
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff
they
like
were
that.
bad. I did cards on him today. It was bad.
It was bad.
I was surprised he's breathing. Honestly, we will probably do that too. Just just to check, see where everything is, because you don't know, things change with that guy.
I don't think he's not been present because he thinks he was embarrassed. I don't think he's got enough to,
He doesn't have enough sense to be
or
embarrassed.
he's golfing. I sure.
I mean,
as heck don't
how
think he's
unaware of yourself can you? I mean, I think I have to imagine even the most Zen people get embarrassed.
golfing. I have to conjure formaldehyde. Let me think about this person. That's the best way I can get into that energy.
I'm only going to do a small.
Yeah, I think it's 4 cards. If he passes during the shutdown, will they delay the funeral? That's a nice way of going around. Is he already, or No, I think they would keep the funeral probably. I think everything would be scheduled exactly the way it was supposed to.
Yeah. I think people would probably
Right.
come to work not care if they get paid.
In the church, like they're in the church there.
As long as they can bury him, make sure he's in the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. At the end, the outcome, I get the 3 of Pentacles. So people are going to work together to get it done. So it will not be delayed.
Yeah, no. I just pulled 4 in the last 2. This is the King of Berries. And there's already vultures picking at the grave there, so it wouldn't get delayed. He's rotting already.
I know.
He's
We're
already.
getting to see it in real time. There'll be songs. There'll be songs of praise. La, 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 la. He's going to be the next Elvis sighting, right? They're going to have churches to this guy.
They will not have museums or libraries.
They won't have a presidential library, but they'll have churches.
It would be like, the kiddie section at the drugstore for his kind of library to come together fluidly. He won't. He'll probably have a museum in the big airplane, like an Elvis museum.
Maybe the Qatari plane will be and it'll fly to different countries.
What are we going to read on? Should we read on my obsessive thoughts?
Yes, always. And it's your obsessive thought, so I can't remember.
I want to know where he is because he hasn't been seen. I don't follow any of that.
Where is Waldo?
Where's Waldo?
Where's
Wally?
Where's Wally?
Where's Wally?
So don't ask where Wally is. That's a different question.
We know that's a different person. Okay.
Where is he? Where did he go to? What's going on?
Vicky, that was the card of the day. That was this morning's card.
Yeah.
Donnie and Day card this morning I said, this is a card to deep dive and figure out every cup that's in there. That was today's card. He's out there. he's out there like picking flies. Is he under anesthesia?
Could be. But the Seven of Cups, this can be confusion, delusion. This is his whole. This is actually
That's the
his
first
whole.
card that came out. The
So
moon.
I got the Seven of Cups and she got the Moon. So he's probably in an altered state of some sort.
I'm telling you this, he's under some kind of, or he just may have had, I wouldn't even say sundowners, but sometimes the speech problems and the memory things aren't gradual. And there's an acute, an acute episode of losing your shit. The moon, Seven of Cups, and then I got the Seven of Air crossing it. So they're probably trying to, deceive us. Like,
Yeah.
That's
what
I
I got the Knight of Swords as a crossing card. This vibration comes up a lot with his energy, and the people around him have this vibration. It's the person that like runs into the battle without thinking about the consequences, and so they tend to get caught up in the karma of the situation. But the Knight of Swords is the guy with probably the most lethal. The sword is the most lethal thing. And so this could even be surgery.
I was going to say it could be surgery from
surgery.
Someone that he looks like a surgeon.
Yeah, it does look like. And there's a little angel on his shoulder with another sword. So it looks like there could be some surgery from my book.
Caduceus in there anywhere? Because
No,
I would say
no,
a sword could be interpreted as a surgeon.
Yeah. Or a backstabber, like your cards showed this morning, right?
Could be. Somebody's betraying.
What's underneath it? The world.
Ton of water.
So both endings. Right? This is an ending energy.
10.
And 10 is
21. October 21. But where is he right now? Yeah, I don't
Something is coming to an end. I think this card was in this morning at the base of the reading. I think it was this card. Same place, right?
Yes.
Same place. In the past, I had the Seven of Wands, so staking his claim, protecting his boundary there.
Yeah.
What do you have?
I think with that card and this card, this is the Chariot, that he really did not want to get in the ambulance. He's like, no, he was very he doesn't like the intervention that's happening, because what he's going to hear is not good. They're like, get in the ambulance. Done. Come on. A pretty girl will drive you there.
In the sky, I get the Queen of Cups.
Ten of Fire.
That's another ending. I almost feel like this is his mother hanging around him. Come home, Donnie.
Mm-hmm.
Stop being a bad boy.
She sure had the hairdo for that too, right?
She had a hairdo just like that.
She had.
If you've ever seen her picture, she had a bouffant very similar.
Yeah.
Only I think she was blonde or something.
What's your next card? I haven't pulled up.
Oh my God.
What'd you get?
Can't make this shit up. Judgment.
I got the Velocity of Fire. So this was a quick sweep.
Wow. I don't know.
They
He might be
swept him up.
He might be meeting his maker with these cards.
Well, the thing that is actually out there, I think it was Wallace, and she's the one that kind of set off this whole thing, that when Mike Johnson was being confronted, like, he's not ill. He's not ill. He said, well, there's people on your side that aren't ill. Means he acknowledged that.
Yeah, crazy.
The statement.
He said crazy. They're obsessed.
So we're like, yeah, we're kind of at that point, and now he's, Seven of Cups, and running into a hospital here.
So
Next.
I don't know what's
For a fire was my next card, and that's just
Eight
announcement.
of Swords. That's somebody who can't move really.
Yeah.
This Eight of Swords especially.
I think
there's
what
no
is
getting
occurring
out.
is cognitive, and it's been, we know that he's aware, or everybody around him's aware, because the narrative of the 25th has been circulating, and the way Johnson responded to a direct, hey, he's not okay, is
Hi guys, sorry about that.
sorry.
We were concerned that you thought maybe we got rubbed out by a Carrington effect or an ice or that was my computer. It sort of died on us, so we're going to be moving over to Ona's computer.
Oh, are we?
Are we?
I
I guess I can hold this. Hopefully, I don't know. Yeah, it's okay. We still have juice. All right, so I'm going to look silly, and Ona's going to pull cards.
Well, let's see if maybe I could tape it up there.
No, we can't do that.
No?
No. I'll hold it. I'll hold it.
Okay,
It's
you want to
good.
try this one?
I guess we can work from here.
Okay.
All right, so I'm just holding the thing until it charges up. Okay. Oh, God. Here we go. Oh, did we start? Are we on? Are we live? We're
Somebody
live, right?
said you're back. Yeah.
We're back. Okay, good. Sorry about that, guys. We're, obviously. Okay, that's just everybody's panic that somebody. It was Atlas 234. What is
I
it?
think that's what, either that or look, and that light's flickering, or he's gone and he didn't want us to know.
I think he's dead.
We think he's gone.
We think he's dead. You can mark that 7:35. Although we decided that.
Yeah, because they just shut off. Now that light is flickering. You can't see. It's a little solar light I put in.
It is. It just started flickering. Yeah, we. Oh. All right, we'll see. Okay, so let's look for another. Now that we're back and we haven't been taken
By
away.
aliens.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm trying to look at stuff here. Where's Giblets?
He's sleeping.
Shh,
He's about to fall asleep.
he's sleeping. He got a little rest. He got a little help just to help him relax. He's very excited that I'm here. He thinks I'm his girlfriend. Now, I don't mind a short man, but to my ankles,
Yeah, this one has
so tell him.
been on he typically he's really good. He sleeps all day, but he's just been on this network of constant new girlfriend. When you first fall in love with somebody and you're like, oh, I can't stop thinking about you. He sits outside her bedroom door and just kind of waits in the morning, like 3 o'clock in the morning, waiting for
Waiting for me to get up, and then cries.
I can't even wash the pillowcase for like a week after because he's going to have an attack.
He's going to be upset.
Fear.
I want to say I feel bad, but I don't.
Somebody said frozen.
I'll be, no.
Somebody said YouTube censorship.
Yeah, no, that's because they saw us leave.
Oh,
Right, no, so we're good. Nobody rubbed us out yet.
No, I don't have a shock look. I was just like, wow, that was really bizarre at that timing.
Just at the timing when we were coming down with it. And I don't even think this was the domestic situation of what's going on with him. So it's the Ten of Wands. So they're very burdened. They have to do a lot of sort of running around. Hopes and fears, the Page of Pentacles looks like little Lord Fauntleroy himself, doesn't it? This is actually one of his major numbers. And the outcome, the Eight of Wands, things happening very quickly.
That's noise.
And then the Empress. So obviously a woman has something to do with all of this.
I wonder if Valeria's going to be the one that actually comes out and says something about him, because we wouldn't be,
She's going to have to say something, right? Maybe
she's going to have to say something.
Maybe she can go on tour with Charlie Kirk's wife.
Yeah, she's going to have to say something sometime. She would probably be a good one to make the announcement then. But she's involved. Where he is right now, honestly, if I went to the middle of the deck, I get the Queen of, he's behind some kind of chamber. I just popped open the deck.
Yeah.
Maybe one of those med beds, huh?
Mm. Or barometric.
Yeah, hyperbaric oxygen.
Yeah, don't they do that with people to prolong their life?
Chamber.
They put them in the chamber.
Somebody's coming out and giving news about the fox. So whatever it is, it seems very secretive, but there's some kind of procedure going on, I'd say.
Yeah, it looks like he's under some sort of maybe medical procedure. And I guess, if he's not dead, he could be dead, right? Like this is when you're in that sort of middle state.
Right.
And you could easily sort of go out on that.
These are things typically in the past. We knew that if the vice president had to be sworn in because of some kind of medical procedure, we knew about it. We don't now. We have to pull cards because they're the least transparent about his health and his ability to execute the office that he's in, because he isn't, right? Is running.
The GOP is running in place. Yeah. Yeah. That what's his name? Russell Vogt. I did some numbers on him. He is just a miserable SOB. That guy, just a miserable SOB.
Oh my gosh.
So
How was your guys' week? I haven't even been paying too much attention to the comments and see what worked for you, kind of energy.
Okay, they're gone. Okay, I'm passing now that we're back.
Yes, thumbs up.
Yes. Yep. Okay, good. Everybody's happy. I'm happy. I'm not happy I have to hold the cord on my computer so we don't die again.
Reach over and open.
No. I didn't. If it's working, you just hold your hand there and you just pray for the best. This is my technology skills.
I've been there where I've had to like have the hinge kind of glued on with, uh, gum sort of stuff. Yeah, I've been there.
So I'd like to maybe take a look at the vice president. Where is he at? What's going on with him?
Okay, that's good.
JD.
Figure out what's going on around him. No, not these. I'm going to do these. Jazz.
Both cards on JD man.
I still see the chariot, like things that happened really quickly. Just before the election, the chariot was just running out, and there it was. There was that yes answer. And because it's a will, a card that's, movement by will, I feel like, yeah, that suits him.
He's dancing. Look at him and Usha. They're happy as can be. Look at that. That's the same card.
Six of Cups. Four of Wands is taking the elevator.
Yeah. And I got crossed by the tower.
Elevator card. Elevator up.
Elevator up. Looks like he's moving on
Maybe
up.
he's in the hospital. Maybe he's going to visit Donnie and feed him some applesauce and crushed his medicine. 10 of Cups.
Somebody's happy.
And then the 6 of Cups. So there's looks like some kind of letter. Maybe Usha's just not cool with this. That's what that looks like. But even though it's a nostalgic kind of thing, memories the past, I think he's already clocked in. He's already logged into how to start preparing himself for this. Just like Prince William. The inevitability is there.
So underneath it all, I got the Five of Wands. I feel like there's a lot of, I think that oligarchs are trying to figure out who their best bet is now that Trump is out of the picture. So I think this is everybody, like you have Hexeth doing his stupid dance with the generals, right? He's got Elon is back kind of in. Charlie Kirk, who is probably more popular than any of them, is out. We could talk about that if you wanted to. So there's a lot of, who said it? They're running around like chickens without their head. In the past, we get the Page of Pentacles. So he was a page, he was a little boy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
In the sky, the Ten of Swords.
That could be fun.
Now, of course, the Ten of Swords is the end of something, but there's a new dawn. I'm not sure that's him. I think it might be the situation. And then the Two of Wands, sort of figuring out your next step. So I think he's convinced that this
Good
is
job, Offer.
close to the end. Yeah, close to the end.
The Office.
You got a job.
These were on the bottom. These two cards were on the bottom.
Let me see. Yeah.
The Office and the Four of Pentacles.
I get the nine underneath. I get the Nine of Wands. So watch your back, watch your boundaries. Then I got the King of Cups, which could be Elon, because he is a Cancer. And then the Page of Cups, which is I've been thinking today. I was talking to Ona that the Page of Cups keeps coming up. I think that could be the Epstein victims, because the pages are associated with daughters, and pages are young girls.
Yeah. Let me see if there's. Is this a touchscreen? No.
No. Just, okay, let's see. We're just looking to see if anybody else has WTF. This looks like when we disappeared.
Might have shirt. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm
Triplets
gonna,
is, he's not even.
yeah, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, it's.
It's gonna be tough for me. Watch me get a dog in the next week. Watch. All right.
He's so mouthy.
He's like a little kid, when you have company at the house and they start acting up because they don't think you'll hit them. If their parents are, have, like, oh, the Smiths are over. They want to look good for the Smiths. They wouldn't hit me. No, my mother wouldn't hit me in front of them either until they left, and then I'd have to run away from home. I wanted to save my ass. I don't know. So Chicago's been wonderful, and it's not a hellhole as far as I can tell. And I grew up in the city. I grew just right outside of New York City in Jersey City. So I was citified a long time ago. I just rather live in the garden, really.
I think honestly, our biggest problem if people are worried about stuff, it really is the mental health crisis.
Oh,
and
for sure.
We see, we got on the train and there was a homeless guy with a shopping cart and all this stuff right there. We had to walk like right by him. It's that kind of thing. There isn't really like worried about murders and stuff like that. It's mostly the mentally ill having crises and no resources, or resources getting shut down. But
She wants him back. Maybe mommy wants him back. Give him a spanking.
people are like, yeah, it's been an okay week. Okay, good. Yeah, he is kind of a tail. He's sleeping now. He should be. He's had enough.
So there was a couple of things in my memory banks. I was wondering about the kid, Tyler. How he's
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah.
What's the story
What
with
about
Tyler? Let's see. What's the story? So we're talking about Tyler. Is it Robinson?
I think so.
Robinson, who is the alleged perpetrator of the unaliving of poor Mr. Kirk.
What do you want to know about him?
I guess his state of mind, or his, where he's at, what he's experiencing now. Sometimes I feel like I can get more information from a question like
Yeah.
If you have a better question, I'm not good at questions.
He's been kind of what's going on with him. Everything is, we don't know anything about his story. Like everything's kind of gone silent. Trial or anything.
I'm gonna pick three.
Well, I
I'm
have
gonna
been
pick.
following it.
I'm gonna pick 3 cards on him and see what the cards say. Because I haven't really been following it either. That other thing, the Latter-day Saints thing, that was really sad. It was so sad. Which, you know what? We're tired of fucking being sad and mad and scared. No more mad, scared. No more mad, sad, or scared. It's gonna be our new motto. Ooh. I think his luck is gonna change.
You think it's good luck or bad?
Well, he's got this. I mean, what do you say?
I've got the Magician. That's the first card. So kind of look, I mean, you can't, it's not focused. It's not focused. So like the picture was taken while there was movement. 10 of Cups, which has been kind of the moniker for that party. And the Empress. Was this a story? Was this an act? Was this a lie? I don't know. Sometimes the Empress is like, to me, can be like the femme fatale. The actress in a movie is the Empress. Sometimes, depending on. So I don't know.
I got the Knight of Pentacles.
Huh.
So that can be the like a little mercenary energy there. The 5 of Cups. So he still has 2 cups remaining, so he's not out of cups. And then I get the Wheel of Fortune. I probably should just pick another card.
I would see what happens around the
Yeah.
Wheel of Fortune.
Let's see what's after the Wheel of Fortune. Does that mean his luck gets, because his luck is
Let's
pretty
see what
bad
it's pointing
right now.
to. Yeah.
The Empress.
Who is she?
Who is the Empress? Who is the Empress? She came up when Charlie got unalived. She was one of the first cards that came up for me. I thought maybe it was Russia because of that. I'm going to pick another card. I'm going to see what else. Empress. The 2 of Cups.
That is crazy. That is crazy. 3 of Wands. I guess he's in jail right now, right?
Yeah.
He's looking out a window there.
Yeah.
She's some kind of force for him. And the 6 of Pentacles. Check that out.
Getting paid off, maybe?
There's a hand. There's a hand out. And she's paying him.
Okay, I have another question about him. One more question about him. Is it going to stick? Is the indictments going to stick? Like, I can't imagine. I'm feeling like this guy might be a patsy. I don't think he's going to
The
get out of
story
this.
was so fractured when it came out that you could drive a truck through the holes and the cracks, right? That it was like, oh, this guy's got Lee Harvey Oswald written all over him, right? That was the what generated. We're gonna ask if he's a patsy.
Yeah. Okay. The 9 of Swords. Anxiety. Judgment. Oh,
Yeah.
no, that wasn't what I was asking. I was asking if he was going to get if the things weren't going to stick because of
Oh,
the
the
way
indictments.
the like legally the way they went about the whole FBI thing was completely off script for the FBI, and that when they go, the reason they go on script is so they can protect themselves legally, right?
Right.
And then they get the Six of Cups.
There's a forgiveness component.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like there's a, well, his wife forgave him.
I know that. I wonder if she's the Empress in all this.
She could
Erica,
be the Empress.
right?
We should probably pull some cards on Erica.
I don't think the indictments are going to stick either.
I think they fucked it up so royally.
Ace of Wands, like the announcement, the way things happen, and then they're missing something.
No, they'll blame it on the Democrats one way or the other, right?
And Five of Cups. Yeah, that, this is going to go south. I don't think he's going to go through all that indictment stuff. It might just be Erica rescues him from,
I don't know. Unless they take him out.
and she's got the whole,
Unless they take him out.
holy thing going on.
What was the other? Was there something else
I can't remember.
Anybody? Anybody? Is there anything else we were talking about that you guys want to know about? Okay, let's see. Oh God, no! I don't. I hope not. We could ask that question.
Ooh,
I'll just pull some cards.
Zinnia. Ooh, it's the first time I saw that. I like diving into a question I never entertained in my head because it's easier. Let's look.
Yeah, we try not to entertain Stephen Miller in our head at all. Really.
What up? Oh, I got a sage every time to that guy.
Sage, get
He
the sage out.
advised the VP. Oh my God. Or is that what Hegseth is edging for?
Hegseth wants to be president, I think. Hegseth president.
I don't know how they can entertain all these ideas and not see it objectively as the most ridiculous platform.
What did we ask?
Will Stephen Miller be JD's
Oh,
vice president? Wow. Look, I'm scratching his ass.
Scratch.
Oh, I think it might be somebody else. That might be. What'd you get?
I got the Six of Cups, the Lord of Pleasure, Death, and the Hermit. I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
No. Mm-mm. I got the Prince of Birds. Birds are air signs. See him here? He's scratching his bum, scratching the crack of his butt.
Then he probably smells it.
He probably does.
Yeah.
Or wipes it on the couch. Right there, scratch. Being fed. It's like, a bird, a dinosaur. King of Books. There's a reason why he cannot. There's something maybe legal that he can't. And then the Prince of Vessels. They're at the table. There's somebody else. I don't think there's going to be a Stephen Miller figure here. He's probably more effective not being the vice president for his objective, right? For his goal.
I don't know. I asked about Voight, and I got Temperance, Nine of Swords, and the Universe. So I don't think he's going to be his vice president either. I think he just selects somebody. I think that's how the vice
Could be
president.
Johnson.
Oh, I guess it could be Johnson.
Wouldn't he be sort of the kind of next in line?
It could be, but yeah, but is that not? That's not necessary. Did you get Johnson?
No, I got Trump.
Oh. Uh,
Instead of lust. Yeah.
Fox News is now talking about Barron's sex life. That's what they're interested in. I guess it's better than the
that poor
Cat
kid.
in the Hat.
You know, we left him alone till he was 18, and now this is what is of interest. His girlfriends or, boyfriends, whatever he's.
I guess he's a player, right?
Oh God, ew.
It's like his dad,
Ew.
Daddy-o, and his Mommy-o. All players. All players. All right. So it's 8:00. It's 8:00 in Massachusetts, right?
It's 9:00 in Massachusetts.
It's 9:00. No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's just.
Yeah.
Anyway,
it's 9 in Massachusetts.
Our night is over.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh God, so sorry about dying in the middle. That was my computer. I'll take full responsibility. But yeah, it's been a crazy. So remember that you have a star family. Remember that you have us. Next week will be on Ona's channel, but I'll be in Massachusetts.
Yep.
It's going to be a sad day when I have to leave Ona and Jibs. But
Tomorrow,
I'm happy to see my husband. Should I tell him the story?
I
about
would.
the sound? Okay, so
We pulled cards on it, and it still doesn't make as much sense, the cards that we pulled on the noise.
there's a story, and this will end with this little story. When I left for Chicago, I said to my husband, I want you to do two things, just two things. You only have to do two things. Absolutely, these are the two most important things. Do not wait till the last minute. So at the last minute, I was in my bathroom and I kept hearing this noise. It almost sounded like drip, 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 because it was sort of had a rhythmic, and that's the only thing I could think. And I thought, oh, maybe there's a leak. So I went under the sink. I looked. I listened. I couldn't hear a leak. And where I was hearing the noise, there isn't any water. Then I'm like, well, maybe it's leaking from this, but it didn't rain, so it wasn't that. But it was this weird sort of gnawing sound, and I was getting concerned that it might be like carpenter ants or something, because we live in an old house. There's a lot of things. We live in an old house, fieldstone foundation. You can't really keep anything out. You can just keep things sort of under control. So I said, Michael, so I was feeling in the wall where I was hearing it, and there was a little soft spot. And I was leaving for Chicago, so I didn't want to poke at the soft spot in the wall just in case it had to get fixed right away. So I said that was my husband's thing that he had to do. So today, at the last minute, after how many times did I call him? I think 3 or 4 today. And so how'd it go? How's the wall? What's in the wall? Like, that was the question, because I was concerned it was something like the ants, which would mean that it's a big deal, right? He goes, yeah, I went in. He said, I stuck a thing in the soft spot, and out of the wall emerges Yellow Jackets. And he said, I ran out so fast. He said, I was fast. He said, I got bit 3 times just running out of the bathroom into the other room. And then the bathroom is connected to a bedroom. But I took the bathroom door off because I was going to refinish the bathroom door. And so he couldn't close the door behind the bathroom door. So he had to wait to run out of the living room. So luckily he's not allergic to Yellow Jackets.
Because he got stung.
He got stung 3 times. See, he should listen to me at the beginning of the week. This problem would have been solved. Now he's concerned he's not going to be able to take a shower for a couple of days.
I don't know, man.
So I'll
the
keep you
flying
posted.
insects are active.
She'll keep you posted on what's going on in Chicago, and I'll keep you posted on what's going on in my bathroom wall and how we're gonna get rid of a nest of yellow jackets out of our wall. We were hoping for, actually, I was hoping for bees, so we could get some honey out of the deal,
Yeah.
but no such luck.
I thought bees, but there it's a distinct, it's a humming.
Yeah,
it's a
you would. I didn't
vibration.
hear of
You
it.
would know.
Yeah, you would know.
You
If it's
would
bees.
know. I guess yellow jackets aren't as organized.
Or as noisy. I don't know. But that's the moral of the story. When your wife says something, you should listen. But you guys know that. All right, guys. Have yourself a great week. We will see you again next Saturday. And we love you. Take care, everyone.